gonna always have a bitch by his side. Nigga ain't seen his kids. Friends don't know what the kids look like. Don't know what the kid's birthday is, but he got a bitch by his side. They be on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. They be everywhere together, but the kids ain't never with him. The kids ain't. That's how you know if a nigga dead. If he with a bitch more than he with his kids, know that he ain't taking care of them kids. Like, yep. That's how you know. They always, just like a homeless person always got a dog, a deadbeat always got a bitch. The pictures he posts, he got from the mama. The mama sent it to his phone. He didn't post it on his damn Facebook like he took the picture. But if you look always in the back, it'd be the mama house. You know what?
I need us to start taking a little bit more accountability in the positions we are in. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it definitely seems like she's speaking on her own situation. I can't come up with a scenario why anybody would just randomly get on social media or get on the internet and just talk about deadbeat dads in such a capacity and give specific examples if they weren't referring to themselves, right? So we need to take accountability of the position of who we chose to lay down with and have children with. Majority of the time, these women knew the men that they sleeping with ain't shit anyway. They know this. And they continue to still get with the Pookie and the Ray Rays. Now, I will also go on a limb and say that majority of the time, if there is money that isn't being involved, meaning that the deadbeats, which these deadbeats dads need to take care of your kids. But if there's no child support or they're not sending money, majority of the time these women are withholding the child in exchange for the money. They're withholding the child in exchange for the money of these dads or deadbeats aren't paying money. They're withholding the child. I mean, you got some women where the dad is really fighting to be there and he's doing everything right, even his financial obligations, and they still withhold the child from the father. So it's always more context than what people are given, especially when they're talking about their own situation. But I'm not really buying this, you know. And as far as the woman, just because a man has moved on from you and he has kids with you and he has a woman doesn't mean that he's not taking care of his kids. You know, just because you have a kid with somebody you're no longer with, does that really penalize you? Should you really be penalized and your dating life should be cut off forever? No, I don't think so. I personally don't think so. So, yeah, I hate to say it. The stigma is, you know, the woman has the child majority of the time. They fight to have the child majority of the time because majority of the time they want to get money from the system, Section 8, food stamps, and child support. In return, it makes it a little bit harder for a woman to have a serious dating life. Keyword what I said, serious. Anybody can have sex with you. Any man will have sex with a single mother. But when we're talking about actual serious relationship, that's a little bit harder to come by. On the other side of that, when it comes to the men, a lot of women is like, oh, you don't really have your kids like that. Okay, that's cool. Like, might not like that you got a kid, but if the kid is not really around, it makes it easier for a woman to connect with a man that have children than it is for a man to connect with a woman that have kids. And that's just what it is. Not saying there aren't good guys out there that's taking on other people's kids. I'm not saying that. I commend those guys. Taking on another person's kid, you want to take a person seriously, they really fulfill you, do so. It is the United States of America. You got free will. But the truth is it's a lot harder for them women that got single kids than it is for men. Just hands down what it is.
Ain't never the daddy house. See, that's the thing. I just don't, and then ask for a female. It's like, how in the world are you comfortable being with a deadbeat? And like some deadbeats, the one like the dope dealer deadbeats, they be having a pocket full of money. Kids ain't got none of it. The gamer deadbeats, that's all they do is sit at home on the game. They ain't got money for the girl that he with or nothing. He just a flat out deadbeat, most likely a drug addict.
So again, I'm assuming she has two different baby daddies. She brought up two different examples. She has one baby daddy that's a dope boy. Then she has another baby daddy that's just a gamer. It's not really hard to figure out some of these videos, man, that people are actually talking about themselves and their real life situation. And what makes it actually even sad is that somebody in your community knows you. And you put your business out there for the world to see. Not only have you disrespected yourself, but you've embarrassed your kids. Let's just say, for example, right? Her kids are in an age bracket where they're in middle school. You don't know your friend mom, her kid's friend's mom could have seen what you posted and could secretly be talking about you in their household. And then now her kids is now going to school talking to your kids that you just put information out on. And that could be a whole nother messy situation. But you did it to yourself. I don't understand why celebrities do that. Celebrities need to be the ones that are actually very cautious about what they do, because they're already seen by majority of society. And ultimately, what you do is going to come down on your kids. That's just what it is. It's going to come down on your kids.
I don't pay child support.
Okay, we're going to move on.
And why would I pay child support? I'm not a bum.
Did you pay for their school?
Of course.
Okay.
When you're saying, what do I pay? You're thinking child support, I'm not giving anything. I take care of my babies.
Okay, what does that look like?
Put the school, clothes, trips, etc.
So you still have one that's underage?
Yes, and well taken care of.
So who drives them to school?
His mom.
So you pay for the gas?
No.
You pay for her car insurance?
No.
You pay for her car bill?
No.
Do you pay for her light bill? Do you give her money for food? How much?
Whatever she needs. You're thinking, I need X, Y, and Z, but there's some women on this planet who move a certain way. And when they need something, some women will say, baby, I need this, and it's done.
Baby, you are my baby daddy.
No.
You made a mistake, right? Am I wrong?
Here you go again. You're not child support. You're not a judge. All you can do is say what you would like for your life. You can't say what's good for somebody else's life.
Find one mother that is okay with raising time-wise
I'm listening.
and financially their child, with the dad saying, yeah,
I know 5 of them.
I'm about to say, I know a couple of them. And she definitely seems very, very combative. She definitely seems like she's also a baby mama as well. I think I saw this episode a long time ago. I think she got a kid or whatnot, and the baby father is not there. But again, we have to be responsible. It takes 2 people to raise a child. But I'm there with TK. There's so many women out here. And again, I'm not bashing the women this whole video, but if you know you don't have a deadbeat and you have somebody that's actually taking care of their kids, why run to the system and put them on child support? Why? If they were taking care of the kids before you left them, why not at least give them the opportunity to continue to keep taking care of their kids before you run to the courts? And a lot of people don't know this. The courts make money off of people that's on the system. They make money off of people that's on child support. That's another stream of revenue for them. My job is not to take care of your car note, put gas in your car, get your hair done, help you pay for a house that ultimately might be way too much than what you actually need to support you and our child. It's child support. Again, child support. And if you ask me, I think they need to restructure. Child support shouldn't have to be off of income. It should be off of the exact necessities of that child. A lot of people going to disagree. Child support should be based off the necessities of that child. Where you live, how much is appropriate housing, how much is food, how much is extracurriculars, and it should be split 50-50 because it took 50-50 to make that kid. It took 50-50 to make that kid, just like how the system wants men to figure it out. Let's be honest. They want us to figure it out. On the 15th and the 30th, you better have that money or your passport going to get revoked, your driver's license is going to get suspended, and ultimately, in the worst case, we're putting you in jail. All of this financial responsibility can't always just be on the dads. And for the women out there who they're really dealing with deadbeats and they really got to get it on their own, I commend you guys. Y'all keep pushing. But at the end of the day, we got to be responsible for our own actions and what we did. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I love you. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, I'm loving this, man. I love what I'm doing. I'm loving reacting. I'm loving giving my authentic opinion in real time. Y'all continue to rock with me, man. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.